So the topic I'll be discussing in this video today is in regards to why you should never date girls at your job. So you're probably working a job right now, mostly 9 to 5, which you're using as a way to supplement your income so you can be able to work on your purpose and get yourself to be the best version of yourself, when you could obviously work towards entrepreneurship and never having to work that 9 to 5 ever again. Unless, like I said, if you love working the 9 to 5, and if you do, by all means, keep doing it and keep working the 9 to 5. You feel me? But while working the 9 to 5, there are going to be girls checking you out, especially if you're a guy that's on his purpose, is getting in the gym, trying to become the greatest version of himself. You're gonna have girls that are checking you out, right? So the one thing you have to understand is that if you decide to fall for the bait of, having a girl check you out, and you go for it, and like obviously she's gonna give you choosing signals. If she gives you choosing signals, and you obviously just have to start talking to her, and obviously you'll make the approach, talk to her, get her Snapchat, get her Instagram, her number, start talking to her. I'm just trying to make you aware of what could potentially happen. So if it's a situation that you end up starting to talk to her, and she obviously ends up liking your vibe and you like her vibe, and obviously you end up smashing, it's going to be the situation that she's probably going to end up catching feelings depending on how good your digging stick is. You feel what I'm saying? How good she sees your digging stick. And she sees it good, really good, and it made her feel some type of way. You feel what I'm saying? She's going to end up getting caught up. And the thing that you have to understand is that if she ends up getting caught up in her feelings, it could potentially end up costing your job. And that's why I always advise guys as much as possible when it comes to dealing with women, especially at the workplace, try as much as possible to avoid it, because you're going to end up getting yourself in more problems than you would have if you didn't mess with them. You feel what I'm saying? Obviously, some of them, they won't find you attractive, but you're going to end up potentially getting yourself caught. Like, she's going to try to file a report, trying to say that you tried to do something to her, or that you tried to harass her or make her feel some type of way because she's caught up. And then from there, you're going to end up losing your job, or they're going to try to transfer you to a different site. And that's all because of the fact that you ended up talking to her. You feel what I'm saying? Just because of the fact that you ended up talking to her, and you obviously took it as far as you took it, her feelings got caught up. And that's the one thing you have to understand about women. They are emotional. So if you think that going into that, she's not going to get caught up, more likely than not, because she runs with her emotions. One day she could feel super happy, and then the next day she feels super sad, super low. She's probably going to end up getting caught up, depending on how well you perform. You feel me? So always bear that in mind, and you don't want to put yourself in a situation, especially if you're a guy that's higher value and is working towards becoming the greatest version of yourself, in a situation to be able to lose a source of income, a stream of income for you. You feel what I'm saying? Don't ever put yourself in a situation to ever give that up all because of a woman. Because the thing you have to understand about females, bro, is that a woman will never give up her job to see you succeed unless she is for you. Most women will not. Like, if they had to choose between their career and you, they would choose you over, or they would choose their career over you. You feel me? Let me say it again. If they had to choose between their career and you, more likely than not, they will choose their career, unless you are a guy that is of high value and can offer more resources to her than her career can. And that's what you have to realize, that's what you have to understand. So it's like, by you being focused and staying on your purpose and not focusing on the women that are at your job, even though they're giving you choosing signals and they want you, you're putting yourself in the best situation to succeed. Because all it's going to do is bring you down from the state of high vibration to a state of lower vibration, in the sense that it's like you're starting to give all your energy to them through your conversations with them. Then from there, they start draining your energy because they want to waste your time, or depending on the situation. Because the thing you have to understand is that some girls, just because they give you choosing signals, doesn't mean that they don't, or doesn't mean that they like you. They could be an attention seeker. You feel me? They could be an attention whore. You gotta pay attention to that. And you won't know obviously until you go to approach them. But my thing is that, as much as possible, try as much as possible to stay away from those types of women, because those types of women are only going to put you in trouble. It's not a wise decision, in my opinion. You feel what I'm saying? The thing is that you have to understand that if you're a high value male, if you're working on becoming the greatest version of yourself each and every single day, there will always be women lined up for you. Especially if you're a man that's eating healthy, working out, going to the gym, focusing on how you can take advantage of your talents and monetize them, as well as working a 9 to 5 to supplement that income. You're putting yourself in the best situation each and every single time in order to be able to succeed. You feel me? You have to understand these things for what they are. Most men don't take advantage of these because most men are not high value. Most men will literally be put in situations with women, either by themselves or by circumstance, and will take all of a woman's shit test and will never check her when she's out of line. Most men don't know how to talk to women. Most men are scared to talk to women. You cannot be scared to talk to women, but you need to talk to the women that are for you in the right circumstance. Work is not the best circumstance for you to be able to talk to a chick, unless you're just trying to talk to her for conversation purposes, not even to try to make her your friend. You feel me? Unless it's like some type of side business where you're working to build your empire and she knows more about that, then from there, if you want to, you can make her your friend so she can be able to help you and contribute to your process. Because the thing that most guys don't realize is that the reason why most females make men their friends is for that validation, for that attention that you give to her, without you getting a single thing back in return. Women use you as a tool for that attention. Women use you as a tool for that validation. What do you end up getting in return? You don't get anything. You don't get anything. You're just in the hopes. But the crazy part about it is that you're not the only one in the hopes. There are millions, if not billions, of other guys that are also in the hope. So why be in the hopes when you could be the person that's in the guts? Why? But that's not going to come from messing with women that are not for you. It's only going to come from messing with women that are for you. You need to focus on the women that are for you. You need to deal with the women that are for you in the right circumstance. There are going to be women at work that like you, or that are interested in you, that want to know more about you. Don't let them in, bro. Don't let them in, because it's only going to cause you stress. It's only going to put you in situations that you're going to end up getting caught. You're going to end up getting fired and losing that income. Don't do that to yourself. You don't want to put yourself in a situation to fail, especially when it's not even necessary. You gotta be smart. You gotta be smart about the way you deal with women at your job, man. It's gonna be a bunch of cute women. You can talk to them for conversation purposes, obviously building up your skills so when you are in the right circumstance and you have higher quality women potentially than them, or possibly even more than them, to talk to, you know how to talk to them, and you're not scared. You feel me? You're not scared. But just try as much as possible to put yourself in a situation where you're not gonna end up failing. Because the thing you have to understand is, as a man in this society, they don't want to see you win. They don't even hold us and women to the same standards. A woman can completely do something completely wrong. The society will not fault her. But if you, as a man, do that same exact thing, you will get destroyed. Like this society does not favor men at all. So as a man, you really just need to be on top of your things, man. On top of your things, and just focus towards becoming the greatest version of yourself. So at the end of the day, there's not going to be any reason why anybody would not see you and notice that you are a high value person. So listen, man, at the end of the day, if you understand, it's because you're woke. But if you don't understand, it's because you're not woke. This is going to be the end of this video. If you like this video, make sure you go spam that like button, leave comments, share this video with your friends, subscribe to this channel at Wokebucks, WOKEEBUKS, tap the notification button to get all of these videos that I post. Subscribe to the Patreon link, it's going to be down in the description below, so make sure you give that a check. And without further ado, this is going to be the end of this video. This is Wokebucks, signing out.